Welcome back to the Summit, guys. Game 3 of Vici Gaming versus Navi. Coming up next, I am joined by Demon. I didn't know if you were Dota Demon anymore. What's your Twitter?
Liquid Pegasus, boys.
Liquid Pegasus. Why'd you change your name to Pegasus anyways? I never got the story behind that.
Never got the story behind it? Well, Liquid Pegasus came from Liquid, the organization, sponsored by a horse, and Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings, and I became a flying horse.
It's the worst name in Dota.
Yeah.
It's actually the worst fucking
Okay, Boba, Bulbasaur, Kanishka,
Pokemon.
Fear me, Map Hacker, Dota
Demon
1.
Map Hacker.
I was never caught.
Demon Map Hacker.
I was never a hacker.
OJ Simpson wasn't caught.
Back to the drafts. Deep breaths, dude.
This is the exact same opener as last game. What the hell? It's the exact same thing. Ench ban, Lycan ban, Tinker ban, Vat ban.
Kanishka Susale.
I'm sorry. Dude.
Susale.
Dude, K-Coptosis is laughing over. He's making me laugh, dude. Okay.
What would the Netherlands say?
Wispin Invoker.
This literally looks like a replay.
Well, who had
What
first
the
pick
hell?
though? Was it like
It was Navi had it last game.
Did they have it this game too? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Yes, they do.
Wait, who had first pick?
It was Invoker first pick, Doom tree counter, and then
Well, I didn't see
Wisp
who
pick
the
again.
pick was.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Actually is the same shit.
it is the exact same thing and the
And
same
same
bands.
bands.
I know.
Yeah.
What the hell?
But
Jinx.
they had a lion there though. So
They haven't picked the line yet. It's not second phase. What
I know,
the
I'm saying
hell?
No, they invoked Lion last time.
yeah, they Invoker.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Nice
It's still
Ben
close.
Wu.
What the hell?
Nice try, Ben Wu.
Well, Vici, can they actually I don't really think they made too many play mistakes. I
This
mean,
time it's gonna be offlane Doom. I feel. I don't think they're gonna.
They're gonna change it up. They're not gonna. There's no way they're gonna do the same thing.
it could be safe lane Doom too.
Yeah,
to
maybe.
be fair,
Could be off lane too.
could be offlane. Dire offlane, somewhat inaccessible to Doom. Often.
Are they gonna Razor again?
I don't think so.
Are they gonna ban the Tiny? How about that?
I think a tiny ban would be in a pretty good order, but
what else could
They should ban the Tiny. What did they lose out of? I mean, there's other Wisp combos, but
There's CK.
there's like Morphling.
the return of CK Wisps.
could be Morphling.
Could be Morphling. Could be Sven.
It could be anything. Could be Ursa.
I think
Could be
laning
Gyro.
wise mid though, putting a hero versus it. I think Wisp Tiny is one of the more obnoxious ones to lane versus because of the burst damage. And you have unlimited. You can toss the Wisp in and stuff.
Mhm.
So I think it's the most annoying one.
RTK is really thinking about this one. What do you think, PPD?
PPD, what do you think they're gonna ban, dude? Come on, man.
He says he's gonna ban Meepo.
I think Tiny's perfectly reasonable to ban out here.
I think he's gonna be the biggest nuisance overall.
Yes. But
But I think he's just thinking of alternatives, like if they have the correct counters for it.
They're also gonna pick a disruptor here. I feel they're gonna pick disruptor over the Lich. Vici.
the thing is, I didn't even feel like the relocates were that big of a deal last game. Sure, it was a lot of damage, but I think most of the damage had been done by the time that Wiz had relocate up. So disruptor, it's nice in theory.
Dude, KKY got level 6, 7 minutes in the game without stacks. It was all about roaming, getting all the hero EXP.
To be fair, Train Protector was just in there for no reason.
He was he was insanely underleveled, but yeah. Chen was banned. It's the same. It's actually the same bans from Vici actually, because I remember them banning the Chen in the second phase.
I don't know if Navi would have picked the Chen though.
They've run Chen Wisp before, but it's not really a Chen patch yet.
It's a Navi pick.
It's a Navi pick though.
So. Shut up, Fear.
Shut up, Fear.
Thank you. We're trying to cast your Fear. Thank you.
Backseat casting.
Backseat casting.
Backseat casting. Fear, take a deep breath, please.
Rasta. Okay, they put the Rasta over the disruptor.
So similar to what, game 1-ish?
Yeah. I like disruptor a lot versus the Wisp, but I guess they just want the pushing and the Roshan capabilities with the Rasta.
I don't actually think Vici likes disruptor that much. I don't really remember them picking it.
Dude, Rasta mid, man. They gotta do it.
Oh no.
They won't do it.
They
but
don't do Rasta mid.
How about TA? I think TA is really good versus those two heroes right now.
It's decent.
10 seconds
I think TA is the pick here.
But then
I think Vici wants a more 5-mana strat though. I think they
Navi-
want to push towers.
No,
down
actually, Funnick plays TA too, but he plays only offlane TA. He doesn't have to go
No,
mid.
not Funnick. I mean Vici.
Oh,
the road.
Vici.
Talking about Vici.
Oh,
Because
okay.
TA, if they send Invoker mid, TA is good versus that. If they send a Wisp dual lane mid, TA is good versus that. Unless it's like Wisp Viper or some shit. But I think
Okay.
TA does.
That is oh boy. Veno too.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be has to be like what some Wisp Morphling something.
But I mean, they have Doom for the Morphling, so I don't think they're that scared, and including a Shadow Shaman.
That's why I think TA fits really well with their lineup. I like TA a lot with Vici's.
TA actually would do really good.
I don't know. I don't particularly like the TA pick. I don't think I think it'd be good for normal teams, but not for Vici.
I think TA because of the Rasta and it's on Dire, they can easily like Rasta and TA can go do Roshan by themselves at level 1 source, just hit 6.
I mean, he can pretty much solo with tree armor.
Yeah.
To be realistic. I actually really agree with Sam here. I mean, you don't really need the Rasta, and Rasta can leech the level 6. He's not going to get 6 that quickly. Once everything goes the right way, and there's a Tiny being picked up by Navi, so it's a dual lane mid. I mean, I still think TA would be really good.
I want to see how they deal with this Tiny mid then. What hero they send mid. Doom didn't work out last time. I think Doom still does decent versus it, but you have to play it really cautiously.
I think they could draft like an offlane Timber or something. That could do pretty well.
And they pick their own Morphling.
So it's a Sylar hero.
What is Navi going to pick versus the Morphling? Is it going to be AA? Are they going to pick Ancient Apparition? Or are they going to pick like a Lion again? It's going to be the exact same pick.
I think Lion would be a little bit better as opposed to AA, because they don't have enough lockdown. All they really have is what Tiny's done right now, maybe some from Cold Snap.
Dude, Navi can go with the same exact picks as last game, and they'd be completely fine. I think they're pretty stable picks overall in whatever matchup they play against, to be honest.
SD would be okay if they wanted to. Decent.
It can do really good. I mean, it's good for with Tiny.
Yeah.
Save his ass. Save his booty.
And what about offlaner options for Funnick? Are we gonna see a Magnus again? I don't think so, although they could definitely pick it up.
Disruptor.
Disruptor works pretty darn well versus Morphling and gives them some much needed AoE for team fight, something that they will certainly need.
So Puppy with Scroll. No, they can play either or.
Now they need a Funnick hero again.
10 seconds remaining.
Max still an option.
Well, I'm curious on what Vici's last pick will be.
ET. They banned the ET because they don't want to deal with the ET off lane, and ET is a good hero versus Morphling as well.
So is ROTK going to play the Doom this game, or is it going to be Super?
I think it should be
ROTK Doom.
Okay.
And they need a super mid hero. Super mid hero.
What mid hero is there?
No pun intended.
There's Dragon Knight. DK still there.
I think Dragon Knight would be pretty
There's
good.
Panda.
Panda would also be pretty good. I don't think I've seen Super play Panda though. I think they need to take towers out early versus Navi.
Panda is actually not that bad versus Tiny mid if you have tree armor as well. If you have the early level 1 and because of the mischance. And the clap is also you just have to not get bursted.
Does Cyclone interrupt tether? Does Cyclone take off tether?
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Yeah.
Does it? I don't
Wait.
actually know.
No.
No. It cancels. It cancels the TP though.
Yeah, it does.
It cancels TPs. Yeah. Okay, but not tether. Fair enough.
I mean, but Invoker's on the other team. What Cyclone are you talking about?
Panda.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Invoker.
That's how Invoker.
Oh no, Panda Cyclone.
both
We were just talking about Panda, yo.
Yeah, it should take off tether then. Panda's ulti? Yeah. The Cyclone
Peter?
should take off. Dude, come on, Jimmy.
I don't know this, dude.
How do you not know this, dude?
I really don't know.
Even I don't know this.
Does Panda Cyclone take off tether?
Where's AUI?
It doesn't.
Navi's turn to
Okay, all the pro players don't know,
nobody
guys. I mean,
knows.
like,
PPD doesn't know.
Giannis would
PPD
know.
doesn't know. Giannis.
Giannis would know.
Artur doesn't know shit, dude. Let's be
Artur
real
doesn't
here.
play Panda.
Yeah, Artur doesn't
He
play
plays
Panda.
Wisp.
Holy shit, it's a super mag. Super mag.
Well, that's actually kind of decent versus the dual lane. That's like, you can just spam and leech all the XP. That's fine. That's a good pick. I like it.
I like it too. It gives them some
Initiate as well.
Gives them initiate. It gives them like a good high ground defense in case they get far behind.
I mean, in
Buys
case
time for Sylar.
Mag's gonna get a lot mid, regardless. I mean, he's gonna get his stacks. I mean, he can push the lane with his nukes, go to the.
Oh, the
neutral
default
cannon.
are the Clockwork pick, Ben. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
You have no other heroes, just pick the Clockwork.
It's all right here.
It's not that bad. I actually think it puts some good pressure. He should be able to get something from the offlane.
Yeah.
Wait, why are you laughing, Jimmy?
I'm not.
What's wrong with it?
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? You're staring at me.
I wasn't
You're
staring.
obviously talking about the Clockwork because you're like one phenomenal player. Clockwork.
You're obviously thinking about Mag because you think you're the hottest Mag in the world.
I really don't, dude.
Everyone
Are
go
you
watch the YouTube video of Magnetard.
Are you serious?
I'm
Dude?
sorry.
Look at this retard up there making.
You have a pretty
goofy
legit
video.
You have a pretty legit mag.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know about your clockwork.
You can also do some really funny stuff. I bet you love skewing people up
He
cliffs.
does, and then sometimes he'll die for it.
I really don't. When's the last time I've done that?
I don't know, but like
I've definitely seen
Anyways,
you do it before.
back to the game, guys.
oh, we have classic Jimmy, dude. We haven't
Classic- I
mentioned that at
know.
all. We need to say
No one does classic Jimmy stuff though.
They don't. They don't.
It's on LAN. Everyone doesn't want to. No one wants to do that.
Oh, I do it on. I don't know that.
How
Well,
about- how about
going
that
over
mo-
going over the lineups now. Vici Gaming starting over with ROTK playing looks like the offlane Doom. Super playing the solo mid mag. Finar playing the Treant. FY on the Rasta.
Finar? Fenrir, dude.
I was laughing at that too.
Come on,
No,
man.
I don't got good eyes, man. Just
How do you not know him, dude?
Siler being the Morphling. And over on this one's here. Go ahead, Benru.
We have Funnick on the Iron Man Clockwork, Havost on the Tiny, followed by Kuroki on the EO/Wisp, Puppy playing the Disruptor, and last but not least, Dendy again on the Invoker. So very similar lineup from Navi as from game 1 or from game 2 rather. And they're on Radiant side. Vici does start off very aggressively in the opponent's jungle, but I don't see any Observer or Sentry wards drop quite yet.
Oh, he's trying to send him back. He's trying to. Oh, Funnick is actually gonna cut him off. What?
You know, if Funnick actually went there and he gets the cog off, the Doom would get stuck on the cliff there. If you go down to that cliff, the cogs can
Jimmy knows that. Come on.
the cogs can actually push him to the cliff there. It's a possibility. That would have been game winning.
It could have been, and then worst case scenario, you have the glimpse. I mean, he did try to glimpse, but it was just
He
out of
actually
range.
leveled up Blimps. That means that
The battle
laning wise,
begins.
usually
But VG doesn't know that.
yeah, but usually you want the Disruptor wants to get the Q, so to spam Thunderstrike. And look at
Oh
FY
god,
going the
FY.
boots. He's going the boots build.
No, Treant has the boots. He bought all the support items.
He did.
Dang.
Okay, never mind then. Holy shit.
Come on, man, I know this.
I'm sorry, dude. Forgive me.
That's a poor Rasta, man.
That is.
It's sacrifice for the greater good here.
Looks like it will be a dual lane on dual lane middle. Super hasn't skilled up anything
Oh,
yet.
dude, he can get a shackle off with the skewer. Toss. He's dead. Havost is dead.
Wow.
Havost is dead.
Plays. FY
Well
God.
played, FY. See, now he has his boots now.
Classic Jimmy.
Dude, I called that, dude. That was so obvious. What he was gonna do is he baited it out.
Yeah, very nice bait out from Super there. But they didn't have any eyes on top rune, to be fair. So a little bit of bad luck going Navi's way. Dende looks like he'll be going for the exact same build as last game. Exort with the Blades of Attack to start off with, but this time he will have a Doom faced off versus him.
That glimpse actually really hurt bottom lane a lot. I mean, you're not able to push him out of the lane just because of the glimpse.
It's actually really big, I feel. Invoker, yeah, this Doom is going to have such a... I'm looking... Oh, Funnick? Is Funnick going to die? Oh, my god.
Deep breaths.
Arturo already called the game.
So yeah, I mean the supports on Vici already making plays. This is kind of opposite of what happened last game. They're focusing on mid and top instead of mid and bottom, and it's much more difficult to punish the supports.
You have to say that mid play was like huge
yeah,
for
that
Mag.
mid-play
I
one-
mean, Super's he's just gonna win. I wouldn't say like completely dominate, but I mean it's
He's gonna
go
get so
even.
much.
Yeah, he's gonna get a lot now. All his levels, he got his bottle, he has his boots
Look
and
at
bottle.
Rasta. Is he stacking the camps there as well?
Yeah, he
He's on
is.
that- yeah, he's stacking. FY, man. What a player. He's always there for the team.
Yeah, and ROTK is just staring at Puppy. He's like, well, I can't really do anything about this guy, and Wisp isn't really going to leave middle either since Tiny's already behind. ROTK casing down Puppy. Glimpse will come out.
Everything's just going bad right now for Navi.
And then no, on top of that, Super just picked up a regen on mid lane too.
He did? Yep.
That's the best rune you can get on Mag.
Still, Havost CS is pretty darn
think-
good in middle.
I think Puppy should maybe try and go for some YOLO play mid. Maybe try and gank the mag.
Dude, it's 2 minutes in. Do you really have to go for YOLO plays?
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm overshooting.
You're tilting.
You're really tilting, dude. What are you
Tilting,
thinking?
dude.
These are the plays that loses us games.
It's only 2 kills. Navi, they are a little bit behind, but Dendy, his CS not the best on bottom. He's had a CS without the help of a couple of creep waves. Funnick doing, he's doing
He's
okay.
getting his
in some
levels.
plays.
He's getting his levels.
Is he?
Is
2.5?
No, he's not.
He's
really.
not, dude. He's not,
level
he's
two.
not,
I
this
was.
This is not going to be a fun game for Clock, dude. You can't. It's a hard game. He has no mana as well right now.
Dude, on top of that, ROTK actually has a really good creep though. He has a
Wolf.
wolf creep. He can just man fight the puppy.
Right.
Puppy cannot man fight.
The main reason,
ROTK
even though
off.
it's like 2 kills only, I think this Doom is getting so much from this lane. That's the
Denied.
problem right now.
Why doesn't he get that creep?
Yeah, that's true. I don't think he should be able to get that much, but a lot
The
of
Glimpse level 1, the Thunder Strike.
yeah, the early first bloods. Like Kuroki is forced to stay mid and babysit Havost instead of being able to hook up with Puppy and get some kills on easy targets around the map. Avalanche comes out just for a little bit of CSing, super trying to deny a creep, and let's see. Funnick really hurting though. Level 2.5. Vici does have a reserve reward in the lane, but he's out of mana right now. Can't even throw out any rockets.
He's not able to get any levels up here. Tree can... The Morph can honestly just solo...
Okay, TK. He's just chilling, waiting for the rune. See, he doesn't even care. I mean, he gets hit by lightning. He can just charge in there, and he does have the boots. Puppy's gonna have to use Glimpse.
No.
Or not. I would have ran into it.
Look how well this mag is doing mid though.
FY circling around back. Funnick only with 50 mana
my
right now.
God, FY
Shackle comes
God.
out. Sylar waveforms in. Fenrir finishes them off. Leech Seed and a couple of punches. And they don't have the best pushing lineup, but still, this tower will take a lot of damage this early
Oh shit,
game.
Fear. Do you see that, dude?
Fear.
That's your stat right there.
Behind only Fear.
Fear, you have
Second lowest among
the, Fear, you have the least stats in pro gaming, Dota.
Well, Fear, that's good. You're still good, Fear.
Wow.
But I think TI2 Morphling against IG really hurt him a lot, but...
So, ROTK chasing down Puppy. Puppy not enough mana for Glimpse right now. Puppy does not actually have boots. Dendi goes in with a cold snap. He's trying to catch up to him. Just needs one more hit, and he will connect.
Oh, GK God.
And Living Armor comes out. Even if Sunstrike comes out, I do not think it will kill him at this point. So, Navi, 0-4 to start off with. One tower already down 2. This early game is absolutely disastrous for them. Funnick only level 3. Whis, it will not be a 7-minute level 6
only
like
5
we saw
minutes in the
last
game, man.
It's not looking good.
Yeah, I thought Dendi was going to actually micro his summon there to actually block the Doom, but I guess he thought Cold Temp was good enough. I don't know. It was still a nice play.
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool if you could like cut him off in the choke if Puppy was
gank
chasing.
mid, maybe?
Super already level 6. ROTK not quite 6 yet.
Well, he can actually
just
kill him
at
if he gets the
5.
RP and skewer him back.
There's no way you're harassing that time.
He's not going to do it.
Way to not be a sellout. God.
So Tiny actually going for, he's what, level 5? Yeah, 3-2. A lot of people skill up Toss over Avalanche.
I wonder if
but
they have any stacks.
I don't think
Looks
so.
like
haven't
they
had
pinged it. They
time.
pinged it. They do have stacks.
Oh, that's a big
Whoa.
one. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay.
Good job, Kuroki. Havos going with a Sun Toss. Will connect on Super.
Oh.
2-man RP. And
Wow.
ouch.
Craigasm.
Craigasm.
So much AoE coming out. The Skewer to Shockwave. The Ether Shock. Ouch.
We might have to see another Navi versus Navi in the loser bracket.
Navi.
Narvi versus Navi.
One of those teams needs to change their name on the gold graphs though. For the gold graphs, can't tell which one he's
Just
using.
call him Narvi.
Invoker still going for the same build as last game. Midas coming out after the phase boots. Puppy just really extremely poor. Super doing very well. Halfway to his Blink Dagger after Arcane and Bottle. And Doombringer just hit level 6 it looks like. No mana though for ultimate.
I mean, I feel... What can Navi do to come back? I mean, I feel like once Kuro gets level 6, they're going to have to make some...
They can get some easy kills with like Clockwork Hookshot, relocate,
Clock-
bait out.
What level is he? Is he even?
Bait out
Clock
max.
is kind of under
No, he's
welfare
not.
right now.
Oh god, he's level 3. At 7 minutes.
0-2. Wow.
This is not a fun game.
I mean, if anything, if he gets a
nice
potential,
pun.
if he gets a potential cog, oh wow, look at that stack that he's getting. If he gets a cog and someone whisks tiny TP on top of him and get an easy kill.
But at the same time, my setup for a big RP, so they have to really be careful about how they position themselves. Still, Habos taking out a big old stack, waiting for his avalanche to cool down. There it goes, and this will be a nice old experience bump. How is Kuroki shaping up on levels?
That's gonna be a blink on
Another hero
Magnus.
we haven't been talking much about is the Morphling. How is he doing up there?
Same thing as first game, dude.
Yeah, he hasn't been touched at all.
This is just like how game 1 was going. I mean, Morphling gets all the space in the world. I don't know.
Clockwork going with the 2-1-1 build. How do you feel about that, Mr. Clockwork Specialist?
It's okay. I think it's fine. Problem he's still level 4. What is? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's honestly it's so hard for him right now.
It was just that, I guess, that one cog that pushed Tree inside there with him. Really set him so far back.
I mean, the game is going to be really dependent on the
Is
Wiz
Doom going for
tiny now.
Midas?
Yeah, he is.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, I mean, they feel safe in the farm game.
They're fine. They're fine going late game. They have
The heroes
yeah,
for
they
it.
have Doom, Mag, and Morphling. As
Mag,
well.
is that his Blink Dagger
Is this
already?
gonna be smoke?
Yeah,
My
that's his blink
goodness.
dagger.
Is this a smoke?
He had two stacks. And this is going to be a loop around the mid lane. Ross is level 6 now as well. They're going to get a free tower if things do work
Yeah,
out.
Mag has a blink.
They can just initiate mid right here. Magnetard!
And
Wow.
Skewer back. Havost will die. So
Rasa has wards.
Doom a little bit of overkill on Havost there, but still they do get the kill. Will transition into a tower. Puppy's
And
still
the
working on his
pressure
level
top.
6. Yeah, as he says, Siler pressuring left side. Clockwork not level 5. He can't really do anything at this point. He's getting bullied out of lane behind his T2 by Siler. Easy tower for Vici. And this just looks worse by the minute. But still, Dendy giving a lot of free space on bottom. He has not yet died yet, I believe.
You gotta say though, that was a pretty good bait by Doom. He was playing really aggressive there, knowing his team had him behind his back. Mag finishing off his blink, smoking. They looked like they were actually gonna loop around, but considering that Navi decided to initiate on the Doom mid, they got the perfect counter gank off.
And it looks like Denny's also going for a hybrid build with a 2-1-4. It won't be a 4-0-4 build, as we see a lot of
Can Invoker?
invokers do.
I think it's up to Dendy right now to really help Navi go carry them through the early game.
I mean, he
I mean,
barely
in the
finishing off his
mid-game.
Midas. He actually finished his Midas off a minute and a half earlier than last game, because he finished it off around 11:30 last game. It's a bit
Can he
quicker.
carry though? I don't.
I don't know.
I mean, once he gets maybe book 1, maybe book 2, he can start getting potential solo kills.
All they need is one nice static
They
storm.
need
kinetic
level
field.
6 on the disruptor though. They're
Yeah.
so under leveled on.
Wiz is now
Both
level 6. Avalanche missing off on Doom there. And he
So
mid-
now Vici, they're just gonna play the farm game, defend their towers. They have Tree
Boshan as well with the Rasta wards.
and just wait for Siler to get huge.
Salar isn't gonna leave that lane. He's just gonna chill there. Keep pressuring it. This is really annoying to deal with.
Gotta love Morphling.
surprised. I don't know. Do you think Morphling should have just went Midas?
Probably, but
They don't like.
they don't like going Midas.
I don't like Midas that much on Morph as well.
It's okay. I mean, he's been like almost completely uncontested. So.
The way I see this,
Well, super smoked up, looking for an RP on Odendi. It will connect. Skewer back to connect. Leech Seed comes out. Ether Shock, another easy kill on the back of
It's gonna
RP.
be another tower because of the roster wards are now.
Kinetic Field comes out, but doesn't even catch anybody. Wouldn't even do anything if anyone were caught in it. Shadow Shaman has his Blink Dagger, 2,200 gold.
Wow.
Another fantastic performance by old FY.
FY Super.
it's like every game he has just carries.
Observer Wars drop down, and yeah, I mean, we talked about how Dendy, it was kind of up to him, but now with him dying, his tower dying, what exactly is he supposed to do? Funnick
Funnick's
is
gonna be level
almost
6.
level 6.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And Puppy's gonna die as well.
He's not gonna die. Is he gonna die?
He
Yeah,
should
he's
get
dead.
denied or die.
He's denied.
Well,
Dire's middle
Are they gonna get a combo off? Sunstrike coming off.
Oh god. Oh god.
Relocate comes in, Root comes out, skewered away,
Great
Tether
skewer.
breaks, Havost will go down after Leech Seed. Looks like FY trying to pick up another straggler, blinks in,
God.
shackles, and Kuroki will
Radiant's top tower
relocate
is under attack.
him back to
Okay,
mid lane.
how low is top tower in this, during all this?
Dire's
half.
middle
HP.
tower is under
So is it Clockwork's time to shine? Yep.
No man, what can he do?
He can.
Maybe.
Boba, what would you do here, Boba? What do you need to do? What do you feel like you need to do to come
I'd
back?
Bible thump.
I'd Swift Rage.
Bible thumb. Oh no.
Oh no.
I mean, they have to make. They need Disruptor 6. That's more important than anything right now, I feel. If he hooks in, do they even have the damage to kill anyone?
It's 11 to 0.
I mean, the best bet is
They don't even have to
Clockwork.
kill, man.
Clockwork
Yeah,
needs to hook in
what's
and
their
steal his
damage
strength
though?
boost.
What's the damage versus tree armor and all these heals and these unkillable heroes?
Four
like Morph?
spirits, cold snap, sunstrike, static storm.
Maybe
Oh,
that's
they're
it.
going in for the morph.
I
Oh, they
just said
got
it.
him.
I just said it. It happens.
Boba.
It's the caster curse.
It's a caster curse. It's like last time. Remember he said he's not gonna die and then he dies. To me.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not calling you out.
Sure.
I
Yes, I remember, Bopia.
It's the caster.
I remember
curse.
Kanishka.
Well, Doom is still ridiculously far. One more Midas use, and he will have his mech. And I mean, Navi's space to farm is just really, really low. They can't go back and farm the stacks that much more because they lost all their T1s already. And pretty much every time RP is up, Super's been getting a couple of kills. It is up again. He does have yet another smoke. Tram Protector has picked up Medallion, and this could potentially be a big RP. Kuroki scouting out a little bit with the Wisp Balls.
I'd say that's going to be Roshan. I mean, they have Rasta wards up, Medallion being completed. Siler needs an Aegis.
Siler's not invincible this game.
Salar gets so much space every game from his team, actually. It's insane.
Yeah, they're really good at playing 4 on 5 or 4 on 4, whatever.
I think it's fine the way they
Yeah,
play.
it's. I mean, when you have a Morphling.
Yeah,
that's
when you have
exactly
this carry
what you're
just
supposed to
constantly in a different lane, and four of the team is doing really well. It's actually.
And they're going to have an uncontested Roshan because of it.
do. Yeah, they don't have any eyes on there. Looks like Mag Illusion is able to tank things up. They have Medallion. They have Rasta Wards. Will go down easy. Roshan and Aegis for Siler. 14 minutes.
Can't pick it up. He can't pick it up. He can't pick it up.
There he goes. Funnick throws in a rocket flare. See what's going on in the Roshan pit, but it was almost immediately picked up after. So, yeah, mech up on Doombringer, trying to start pressuring some T2s or just farm out with Siler. Really, Vici has a lot of options open up to them.
Oh, oh man, Rasta is so farmed.
Dendi actually didn't even go book. He went. He's going 4 staff. Yeah.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Havos is really poor.
Will Book really do that much, though? I mean, I feel like whatever item he gets, it's not going to be doing that much. And I guess at this time, they just want to split push, not die, be able to farm out at the lanes as much as possible, and just stop dying 2 to 3 at a time to RP.
Yep. See what VG's plays right now. They have the Aegis up. They don't have Lincolns yet. They have roster wards up in a bit. There's probably someone is TPing bottom. The Doom is.
Puppy is finally level 6, so maybe we'll see a big static storm change around the fight, but still pretty difficult when Siler has an Aegis and they have 2 blinks on the side of Vici Gaming. Dendi does he have his 4-staff up yet? Looks like it's coming to him on chicken right about now. So 4 heroes out right now. Potentially they could like bait an RP out with Havos, but that's still very risky. ROTK 1350 HP.
His offlane Doom is so farmed though.
He's way too farmed for this point in the game.
I mean, he really only got that just because Kuro attempted that first blood at the beginning with the glimpse, and he wasn't able to harass him. Oh yeah, Puppy. Puppy wasn't able to harass him out of the lane because he didn't have the Thunder Strike, unfortunately.
Yep, and I should get bottom tower.
Radiant's bottom tower.
VG just
He might be uncontested as well.
They can't contest it. How are they supposed to contest it? If Funny hook shots in, he's going to die for sure.
The best is what they're doing right now is hoping for a trade Finn here.
Super gets Thunderstrike. Puppy pings him out. Looks like he's going to skewer in. No RP yet to follow. No glimpse either. And looks like FY will blink in. Static Storm comes out, catches 2, but Kinetic Field won't catch any. Relocate comes out. He's still shackling though, and we will see a glimpse back. But looks like Kuroki most likely going to die. ROTK trying to pick off any stragglers so that Kuroki can't tether back, and Kuroki will tether to a creep, but looks like he is going to get blinked on. Dies with a medallion up, and Siler actually joining for this fight, and that's not the worst thing in the world. Only a 1 for 0.
Yeah. They have Wisp TP on cooldown. They use Disruptor ulti. So I think that's their play, VG's play right now to go push top.
I'm trying to see, I mean, like, even if they have an insanely farmed Tiny, can they do anything to VG's lineup? They have Tree to hold him down with his BKBs once he gets it. They have Magnetar to hold him down.
They have a farmed Morphling.
And a Doom. They have 3 heroes that are capable of stopping.
I doubt he'll Doom Tiny though.
He's probably just going to go Doom the Invoker.
Yeah, Invoker or a Wisp if he really needs to.
But I'm saying, like, worst case scenario here, if they have to, when it comes down to it.
Yeah. Worst case scenario
in
is
the late game.
He gets a Rampage with Empower and a big 5-man RP. Yeah. They can always hope for that. And a Static Storm and Kinetic Field to follow up. It's pretty improbable, but I mean, Navi. Yeah, anything's possible, Jimmy.
112. What's the net worth right now? Or not net worth, the gold difference. 12K.
Wow, so much.
12K in 17 minutes, 18 minutes.
Insane. It's gonna go higher and higher.
And their next objective for Vici, it seems like it's gonna be top tower. I mean, it's at 45% HP right now.
Still, Tiny's getting decent amounts of farm. He is number 60, actually right below the Rasa. Well, he just overtook him, but he does have a scepter completed.
Ross is gonna go Necrobook too. Wow. The belt, yellow belt.
Yeah. Or a halberd.
I don't know.
Or power treads.
Or power treads.
Ben, no. It's gonna be Basher then.
Basher. Cool. Well, how's Siler's farm doing?
Yep, it seems like Necrobook about the staff ones.
Siler 1100 gold post Lincolns, and Navi. I mean, they can do their ancients right now though. So Vici's not able to put out that much pressure on them. That yeah, Navi. I mean, Navi can still farm that mid area, which is pretty darn important to them. They have to farm neutrals at this point. They can't farm heroes. Not for quite some time. Magnus closing in on his BKB. Regen rune will be popped. He does get invis right next to the trees. Looks like he may be able to kill Phonic here. Worried about a relocate response. It is mighty close to that T2 tower and decides it is not worth it.
He should have done it. I don't know.
Jimmy would do it.
I would have done
definitely
it.
do it.
I would have done it.
You would have just skewered and then blink out.
He should. He should.
I really
do it.
would have.
They're all there. He should go. Oh, an RP.
Easy skewer, no relocate even comes out. So Navi's just trying to farm faster than Vici can kill them at this point. But slowly but surely they are losing towers. Tower number 5
go for the base?
will fall.
Yeah, they will. They have roster.
They have
wards
roster
up.
wards up. But skewer or our reverse is down. RP is down. I mean, they can still try to skewer
So
some.
they're gonna go for mid tower instead.
It's still a little bit too early to do so. I think Morphling needs at least one more item or potentially BKB, so he doesn't have that much risk of dying. Tiny also going for BKB himself.
Wonder what Dondo's next item gonna be.
Probably sheepstick. Or though he likes blink dagger as well.
Bottom tower.
I don't know. I don't think Blink is really the right item choice. Maybe it could be. But triple TP on bottom lane now.
Oh wow! Well, that's still
Havos is bad.
Oh, he was stuck there.
Oh.
Kuroki. Is he gonna die? He relocates back, gets killed by Siler.
Wait, another thing. It looked like he got the hex off because you saw his animation. So I think he did get the hex off on the first time around. It was just like, I don't know, I guess perfect timing and.
Who called the blink?
Oh, and a BKB on the mag. How do they kill him now?
Did he go blink after all?
I think
On
so.
Invoker?
Invoker, yeah.
Wow, he did.
So good.
He's gonna go for this blink tornado meteor thing.
Dendi's like one of the only players that really excels in this blink force Invoker.
It's true.
So I don't see anyone else that really does
And
this.
as you said, there is a tornado in the meteor already invoked, but with BKB up on super, it's going to be extremely
And
difficult to
BKB
kill
up on
it.
R2.
Oh, wow.
This is one farm doom.
It says T2 tower is done for, but Navi not willing to give up towers for free, trying to give up a trade in the meantime, but
And VG
knocking on the door.
going
They
for
don't
the
have
base.
Aegis right now though, but already wars dropped down. How are they going to fight this at all? Disruptor comes out with a kinetic field, but one on a BKB hero and one on Siler. And he goes for the skewer back.
Classic
Will
choice.
completely whiff. Classic what? Classic Jimmy skewer. Oh, he BKB'd the glimpse. Thought he was going to go
That
back
ain't me,
in.
I don't do that shit.
Oh, an RP Sui.
Right now, right there, those three! Super!
We'll only get one hero, and it's only a vote. Static Storm comes down super, no BKB anymore, will most likely fall. Looks like Doom is running
He's not
in.
even dying.
Super, how is he not dead yet? And ROTK will pick off the Wisp. Havos gets shackled and then hex up. Siler will finish him. Siler with a double kill, instant buyback from Havos, desperately trying to defend his tower, and that will be the signal for Vici to back off. So at the end of the day, 3 for buyback. Navi, I mean, Havos was pretty far up until that point, but
I feel he didn't need to buy back. I mean, why not just trade that last range Drax? I mean, to save about 1,000 gold.
yeah,
Something like
I think they need to save that buyback for a better engagement, perhaps at Roshan, perhaps at the next
Oh, E-blade up on the
T3.
right.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they're running out of time though. I mean,
How many
They're
many
gonna get
heroes
the
can you
node.
one shot? You can one shot. The Wisp.
Disruptor.
pretty much
Disruptor,
everyone but
Ogre,
Tiny.
Clock. Well, maybe Clock. Maybe
Yeah,
Clock.
maybe.
Clockwork has a stick and he has like, quite a bit of HP.
And Blade Mail, so he might be scared of to do so. He's gonna kill himself if he does it at the right time.
He should be able to one shot Dundee as well.
He for sure he will. But
He can
Roshan's gonna be up soon, and he's gonna get an Aegis.
You can just EBM in the air though. You can be okay. If you're a skilled morphling.
Yeah.
Screwblade mail.
Huh?
Screwblade mail.
Dire's top
Scoop blade
tower
now.
is under attack.
Arteezy would probably kill himself, but
Oh, TP comes out from ROTK on the top, chasing out Havos. There are 3 heroes behind him. Funnick will hookshot, immediately glimpse out BKB, but he actually does not BKB the glimpse. Funnick will
Funnick.
TP out. Super looking for a
oh!
skewer and will barely miss.
He had no vision of that. I don't
And
think.
Dendy died there somewhere.
Dendy?
Yeah. He died to the E-Blade.
Wow.
Well, that's what happens. No HP. If he had Necrobook, maybe he had enough HP to survive it, but those items will not save him at this point. And looks like they're going to threaten another push. Havos buyback still on cooldown. Invoker dead. And what's the Roshan respawn timer look like? So almost maximum. Pretty unfortunate for them. This looks like a 2.5 minute one. And Blink Dagger up on Shrimp Protector.
Rasta uses ward somewhere too. I don't know why it's cooldown.
I don't know either. I didn't see him.
He's quite farmed.
Wait, what is he? Why doesn't he just buy Necrobook 2 right now?
Because non-Necro 3 sucks.
True.
Yeah. They don't want to risk any fights. Like a buyback could change around fight Necro 2. It's just Necro 2.
It's Necro 2 isn't bad. Necro 1 is the useless one.
Yeah, Necro 2 is still pretty useless. I'd say.
Fender. Soloing Roshan.
Oh, they're gonna. Oh. There's no way they can kill this morph again.
Havos will have BKB up by the time they push base, so they do have that going for them. But at the same time, he can still get Overgrowth, he can still get Doomed, he can still get RP'd, he can still get Shotgun, and maybe force a BKB out right there. So, I mean, BKB is not the end-all be-all for Tiny this game. Sunstrike comes out, will immediately scout out Vici's Roshan attempt, but they are in no position to defend this. No items out, no towers to kind of retreat to. Flare will come out, and no one is even close.
Dire's bottom tower is
I
under
mean, Puppy has his blink and 100 gold. Yeah, he's gonna have
What's Blink gonna do? They have mass BKBs.
Okay.
That
Really
Roshan, I feel like was their death knell. They're
Really,
really
BKB
close
up
to
on the
losing.
Tiny at least, but I don't know.
SNY picked up on Doom. Wow. I don't know. This is very
Hard game to come back from.
thin for Navi.
What do you think went so terribly wrong for Navi this game? Was it just the
First 10 minutes, I think.
the first 10 minutes? Same thing as game
Yeah.
1 and 2.
They
Support's
lost.
too good.
They lost all 3 lanes this time, I felt. They lost mid lane, they lost bottom lane, and they lost top lane.
That is true.
I mean, it was
I don't
a
think
very,
they-
a very
They
fortunate
didn't really
run.
lose bottom lane, but this Doom got so much more than the Clockwork if you think about it. Clock
Yeah.
barely got anything.
Well, pretty much they won because Doom getting so much.
Oh,
Funnick
this-
going for a shotgun.
Oh.
Not really sure what that hookshot was trying to hit, but Sylar is...
He wanted to go to heaven, dude.
And Stun Toss comes out
Wow.
and will immediately pop the Aegis.
think she should kill
Sylar
him.
sitting in pretty low agility mode. And without a BKB, it looks like he is actually
Oh.
going to fall. Nice Meteor Blast coming out. Super perhaps looking for RP. Will get glimpsed back. No teammates even close to responding in case
Look
he
at
does
bottom
get
though.
RP'd.
They don't care. They're just gonna go for the. They have book
That's,
3.
that's a nice pick though. Aegis and Sylar?
Would you ward the base there, Jimmy? When
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah.
I don't. If I was them, I don't know. I would have just BKB'd that and chased them down. Why wouldn't you? Knowing that your team's
With the
already
mag,
pushing
right?
bottom. Yeah, you have Rasta with wards and Necrobook 3. It would have been. They probably would
It
have
would
got
have been the
tier 3
best
out of
play
it.
there.
Yeah. Mag potentially would have died, but for the greater good.
It's still too risky, I feel, for Vici. They go for the safer play.
I mean, it is a
safer,
big game, right? Best
No,
of
Ben, it was the correct play.
Safer to wait for more flame. Well, he could potentially die too.
Relax, Jimmy.
Like if he
Control your emotions.
in the mid fight he BKB'd the glimpse and then immediately died after, or was very close to dying after. I feel like if he BKB's there, he's in a position to give up his life and not be able to help the push on bottom.
Yeah. I guess.
Relax, Jimmy.
Controlling my emotions. What was said?
Deep breaths, Ben.
I'm relaxed.
I learned that in
Sorry, deep
yoga.
breaths, Jimmy.
Deep breaths, Jimmy.
Okay. Does
Okay.
VG have a gem up, by the way?
I don't think so. I didn't see one.
Emotions are
They
back
should,
to
they should try and
neutral.
get a gem. I don't see what Navi's wards are. There's one ward on the top lane. That's
Do you think Sylar needs a BKB to close this game out?
Yeah, probably. Just for the
Yeah, that-
disruptor ulti.
Yeah.
He does love his Lincolns, man.
I don't know. BKB.
That's a build that he did before too. Lincoln's to F to BKB.
I mean, Lincoln stops glimpse this game, but I feel like it's not really that big.
I think
of a
it's just
deal.
for the mana region as well and the stats, but Like
I think it's a
Artur.
pretty good deal. Glimpse is a pretty big
I mean,
deal.
Puppy's not really been that big of a problem this game. He died in a static storm, not even to a glimpse.
It's the stats, dude. Stats and regen.
BKB, man. Yeah, I guess regen's nice. Usually you'll see the safe lane wars go for bottle instead. If they're
And
not
because of
getting
it, he's
regens.
capable of getting the F-Blade too. You
With
can't
with the amount of space that his team made for him, and he can go anything honestly. And
Yeah,
be fine.
I don't really think he needed it to zone out Phonic at all. Well, Train Protector has picked up a Ghost Scepter of his
I'm
own.
curious on Havos's next item though. Like what can he make?
he needs a Daedalus, I feel. Crit. He needs to get a really big crit out.
He's 0-5. Wow.
Crit, AC, I don't know, something like that.
I don't know if AC is gonna do much really.
Yeah, won't
That's
do too
nice.
much.
They-
But if he
burst.
goes damage, he's gonna shotgun down
Yeah.
anyways.
A Manta would do more
Manta's pretty good.
than Kyros.
Oh, another push will come out. Kinetic Field will stop the wave a little bit. Looks like a couple heroes are on bottom. See Kuroki and Havos desperately trying to push and perhaps make Vici reconsider pushing their base at this very moment. Oh, actually, Morphling.
He
Oh,
has a replicate.
he's good. Is he gonna die again though?
No, I don't think so. Oh,
Maybe.
there's a chance. There's a chance. Oh, he missed the
Oh
stun.
god, couldn't he have killed Kuro though?
He wasn't sure.
Well,
He's got him to save.
Oh, RTK going for the.
The FY almost made a big play there.
FY
He knew what was going on.
still, it's still buys more time. Kuroki will sacrifice his life, but at the same time, they can't push 4-on-5 on that bottom tower, and Kuroki gets hexed up and easily killed.
Demolished. Disintegrated. Fenrir just chilling like a villain. I mean, dude, Mag's actually really close to his refresher too. He's at 4,300 gold now, 4,100,
Dang.
and maybe I think it's 5,300 total around there.
Dang.
So,
So they wasted ages though. So if they really want to play it safe, they'll
yeah,
have to wait
trees-
for Aegis Cheese.
Yeah, he's alone there. And Tiny, he should.
he
I
should
think he's
die.
gonna
Actually,
die,
he's
yeah.
gonna die.
He's gonna die.
He's BKB TP though. Oh well,
They
no,
have- they
Mag's
have-
there.
Yeah, they have a tree
Let's-
ulti as
oh.
well. Bye first.
By Havos
He's
indeed.
dead. He's gonna die.
Do some damage before, maybe with a lot of Craggies and
He's dead, Ben.
yeah,
He's dead.
He's dead.
Easy
He almost
goes.
killed Tree though. He almost did.
Ben, he died.
Thanks, dude. I didn't see that coming.
Oh, he's such a dude.
And now they're gonna push top with Rasta Woods and Baku. And is there a buyout? There is buyout in the Tiny. But
But still, if he
But
has to dump his
that's-
gold into 2 buybacks
again.
and 2 deaths right before the push, I mean, he's not going to be able to carry Siler at this pace.
But he's kind of in this position. He's kind of forced to buy out. But that's they
He's
have
also-
to win. They have to win this team fight.
He's also forced to riskily farm, I feel like, too. It's not necessarily his fault for getting caught out. They have to try
riskily,
and push it out.
riskily farm.
Riskily? Risky? Risky farm?
Whiskey farm.
RTK
Jesus.
running in like a boss.
Oh, nice skewer by Poopy. There's a buyback forced up on Tiny now. Doom still being up.
And the Rasta Wars are almost going to take it on tower. What? Does Rasta have Scepter? My goodness.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, Necro 3-2.
What an interesting item build.
Radiant's top
That's
Do you
kind
not
of a
like
bad
Necro
place
on
for
it?
swords. I really don't.
You prefer Scepter?
Definitely. Ag's refresher, man. What can you do? Back to anything.
It's that far
Dendi?
though, dude.
I don't know. I think that was a misclick by Dendi. I think he meant to blink.
Radiant's top barracks has
He got hit by
fallen.
Scorched Earth.
And second range Rex will fall, so the total wreck count 4-0.
This is
This
it.
is do or die.
You have to go all in.
No
What do
static
they- what
storm
do
up
they do?
on Puppy.
Oh,
She could be up. RP's gonna be up in 10 seconds.
Havos gets doomed out, but Wisp Tether still up on him. He will get Hex up, Overgrowth, and Focus down. Havos will fall Kuroki shortly thereafter. 3-0. Yeah, there's just pretty much nothing they can do. They focused whatever they needed to on the Tiny without another buyback. It's game from there. So, looks like Vici will be facing DK
Wow.
in the Winners Bracket Finals. Navi will drop down to face Narvi tomorrow. I'm not sure if we have Pudge Wars later today. I'm sure someone will tell.
It seems like
us.
Navi's really devastated by their loss, though.
Are they?
If you saw their player emotions,
I
there,
didn't actually see them.
and they both had their hands behind their
I'm
back.
sure any team they lost.
I mean, looks like all 3 of our predictions were wrong. We thought Navi would take this, but seems like China prevails once again.
China, the top.
First 10 minutes too strong. Well, thank you guys for casting with me.
No problem.
Boba and Jimmy, do you guys have any closing words after this Vici Navi BO3? Do you think Vici has a very good shot against DK? Do you think any of these two teams are favored to finish or in the good money?
I don't know. DK seemed shaky on day 1, but I mean day 2 they really came back, so it's really hard to say. It seems like they're really adapting to the Europeans and the Americans playing. I mean, I think after their devastating loss towards Fnatic, I mean, they really
They still
stepped up the
finished
game.
out first.
Yeah,
that
they
was their
did.
only loss of the
They
tournament.
did. But I mean, we saw how they reacted to their loss, and they really came back on day 2. So I mean,
How do you think Vici will stack up against them, since that's the matchup that
I'd say 2-1 for DK.
2-1 DK? Okay. DK traditionally have fared worse against the Asian teams than the Americans and Europeans. For some reason, every time you go up to them at LAN, you ask, hey, what team are you guys most afraid of? They'll almost always say the opposing Asian competition. At Star Ladder, it was IG, and this time I believe it will be Vici. They said Vici is even scarier than IG. So you guys will have that to look forward to tomorrow. Our other 2 matches will be Navi versus Navi, and the other one is NAR versus Fnatic. So thank you guys for joining me. We'll keep you updated on whether or not Punch Wars is happening tonight.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Some flex of muscles. Okay, I'm done. I'm done here.
Oh, you asked.
It was a joke.
Oh.
It's a joke, Jimmy.